Holy, look at all these interests. I freed some up, I guess, with my expansions. That's quite interesting. Alright, so I just like put them around here and then like Mexico, I guess. That'll do. Colonial affairs is up to 3. Health system is up to 2. That buffs the Catholics a little bit, but not a lot. They're still only at 9.2%, so that's pretty good for me. Pretty good. And we are still going for the private hospitals, but it's not doing very well. We're still stuck on the introduction. It just keeps faring very poorly. The only other thing I could raise right now is this, which would probably be smart, at least a certain amount. Less radicals, less penalties from turmoil. What happened?
Corporate state, as in governance principle.
Interesting. I'm still just a monarchy.
Yeah, me too. But I see now that most of the people doesn't want a monarchy anymore.
Ah.
Most of them want presidential or parliamentary.
Well, that is up to you.
Maybe after this ruler dies, because he has pretty good traits.
Backroom dealings exposed. All of this is terrible. Just let's get the popularity reduction to the industrialist leader and success chance, and let's just exit out of this one. This one's just faring terribly. Only the landowners would be upset if I got rid of slavery, and this would make them weaker if I did get rid of it. It would liberate all the slaves too, which would be useful, I guess, because we do have, at this point, 2.17% slaves. So, alright, I'm gonna try to ban slavery, baby.
Good luck.
I'm not America, so it's not like there's a scripted civil war here. But the landowners will not be happy. But that's fine, because I'm not happy about them. And the fact that I still have tenant farmers. Logistics unlocked. Conscriptable battalions. But I don't really use that at the moment. So, contentious topics. I think I'll just piss off the petite bourgeoisie as little as possible. Is how we'll handle that. Ooh, building opium in Egypt. Does that... There's opium? We have opium now?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
That makes a lot of money.
We have opium. That is a lot of money. Yep. I'm going to tax that to try to suppress it a little bit.
Oh, you can, because they're in our market.
Yeah, it's in our market. I'm just suppress it a little bit while collecting money on it. It's already my second most profitable thing I'm consumption taxing. Remember, I'm like 18% of our GDP, so I collect that much of the consumption taxes. Oh boy. We're getting a taste for opium here in Western Europe. It's crazy just how much alcohol and drugs our ancestors did.
Yeah, the thing, if you look at America during the, how's it called, the Prohibition, right before that, what they consumed on a daily or weekly basis, it would be heavy alcoholic today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and even like before that, like it was totally normal to just drink alcohol every single day. At one point, you would want to just because it was safer than drinking water. Good point, actually. Who's this?
I don't drink any alcohol.
Oh no, we just want success chance. I very rarely drink it. A couple times a year. Hey, we're number 2 for all power blocks in the world. The only one better than us is the British Empire.
Yeah. It's been for a while, that.
Yeah. Of course, I mean, this doesn't make or break it, but of course with the British Raj in there.
If we could get China, we will be one.
Yeah, well. It's just a trade league, you know? It's not like their empire is more militaristic and exploitive in nature. But yeah, if we could, and then, oh my god, the opium, could you imagine it?
Oh yeah, they also have a lot of China.
They're very poor over there, though.
Oh my god, I got socialism.
Oh no. Everyone's leaving my country to go to Uruguay. Why? Honestly, that's not terrible, because if more and more of my population goes there, and they become very good, like very noteworthy, then I could just absorb them. 42% of their population is Spanish already. Bro. What the fuck? I could easily absorb them just because it's mostly Spanish already. Quote unquote easily. Bone china for glassworks. Paper bleaching. We got chemical bleaching. Okay. It's bone china. A little bit more glass. 10 more glass. A little bit more dye. We get more porcelain. I mean, that just seems... It seems good. This seems like one that's just good in general. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Realism unlocked. Prestige. Realist art. All this other kind of art. Labor movement spreading. Water tube boiler spreading. Oh boy. Paper mills. Paper bleaching. Yes, please. Whoa, wow, yeah, we really need paper. So that would be very, very useful. I wonder if that buffs up this enough. It does. Bureaucracy. Productivity. This looks good. I would love some bureaucracy bonus. Let's grab this as a new company. Now that's going to put me into debt, though. There's a problem. So we're now in debt. But while constructing, we're actually starting to make a small profit. So I'll probably leave this going how it is for right now. Our bureaucracy is doing fine. We're getting that law enforcement next level. I can go for the next level as well. It would reduce the amount of radicals and turmoil debuffs. We'll do that. Greece started improving relations with me, so I'll improve with them. The Madrid Activate Radical Movement. Just let them have their normal pop attraction. Well, I could get the success chance up here at the cost of the Catholics, too. Minus 10% for them. Make them approve. And then... yeah. Let them score points with another. Nah, just weaken the Catholics. Give me the success chance. Ban slavery. Uh-oh. The Krakatoa eruption. Good thing that doesn't matter to me. Sorry, Netherlands. Sorry, DEI. It technically affects the Philippines, but I don't... do I look like I give a shit? I'm in Europe. City of plenty. Minimum standard of living for the upper class. Loyalists. Just give me some normal upper middle strat. Well, that's a lot of loyalists. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna swap my tax from luxury clothing here over to porcelain because it's a little bit more productive. That seems like a better choice. Oh, this place is so devastated now from the Krakatoa eruption, dude. I might as well just bump it down to the bottom of the list. There's no point to doing it right now. It's absolutely devastated. I guess I am slightly affected by this, but... inefficient agriculture. Burning ashes. Toledo. Drop in temperature caused by volcanic eruption. Oh, man. Damn it!
What?
The goddamn eruption. That's what. Also affect the rest of the world. Send them some food. Toledo begs for help. Crippling crop failures. Volcanic winter relief costs. Nothing we can do. I'll send them some food. The Toledo. My capital. Additional expenses. That's a lot. It's going to go on for like 5 years. That's a heck of a lot. But hey. Well, Scandinavia is a country now, and it's eating Norway. I did this.
I thought they already had it.
There was Sweden with Norway, but now they must have formed Scandinavia after taking Denmark, or getting Denmark to join. At least a lot of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, this is a revolt, actually.
Yeah, radical
Okay,
revolt.
yeah, there you go. Let's try to find the Niger River. I know the person for the job. Oh, this is more expenses. Great. I'm gonna send the Admiral searching for the Niger River, causing even more expenses. Once we're through these ports, we're onto the railways and then through a bunch of barracks. That's cool, I guess. Yay, your industry is building rubber plantations in my country. And I keep building like a lot of really basic shit in like your country. Not your colonies, like always your country. Oof. Great Britain got a defensive pact with Sardinia Piedmont. A day at the printers. Enactment success chance. Miguel, lose popularity. Spend money. I don't want to spend even more money. I'm spending a lot of money, man. Give me... well, I do want this, though. 2,500 is not a lot. Okay. Send the correction. Lose the popularity. Give me the enactment success chance. Onwards. Our good vintage. Prestige. Building wine output. I guess the wine output. This is the second time this has happened. And let's hope this leads to something, because it's kind of expensive. But I figure we're in, like, Nigeria, right? Let's try one. I've only really done one ever. Ooh, the Ottomans and the Brits have a defensive pact. That's really interesting. Oh my god, the Brits and the Americans have an alliance.
Oh, damn.
Holy cow. That's not good. Criminal organization operating in Cuba. Huh. A lot of expenses. It would be cheaper to just get rid of, like, one of these. Depending on which one it is. 5 years of whatever debuff I choose. That's rough, because I don't know if 10% is what that's actually going to amount to. Total generation of 843, so yeah. Oh, this is good. Then just get rid of that much authority. And then I can just get rid of the tax on luxury furniture. And then we're good. So it still costs me money, but not as much money. Raising concerns. Weaken the landowners. Ooh. They're going to be very unhappy, but yeah, do that. If they're weaker, then it doesn't matter how happy they are. Especially if I get rid of slavery. Then they'll be even weaker. Why am I in a play? What's going on here? It's Morocco and another rebellion. It's a big-ass rebellion. What the hell? 5 + 1. 3 + 38. Do you need my help for this? I'll help you if I need to, but God, I hope you don't need me. Expedition beset by malaria. Oh, great. Push on, rest for a while. Peril, progress. I guess you just kind of have to progress. And hope for the best. Yeah, no, it's another situation of they're not doing enough. So we'll just mobilize and deploy. It's gonna cost even more money, but it's fine. Anti-Scandinavian society.
Everybody in my country wants to go back to interventionism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just their like political tendencies determined by like your other political laws pretty much and your movements. Yeah. It's not actually a suggestion.
No, I know.
Smoke streams, university throughput, definitely. We could use anything there. Expedition member drowns. That's just never good. Push on, find him. Let's just push on. That's a lot of peril. Law enforcement's at 3, bureaucracy's still good, so let's push on to level 4, I guess. I don't know how much this is consuming, but it's not crazy. I might just push on to the max at this rate. So we have minimum penalties from turmoil. Minimal as can be. And that rebellion's broken out. It should be very quick, to be fair, because we outnumber them like crazy. You know, Narfi, I was editing that first series we did of Victoria 3, and I really do understand why Travis was in a debt trap the whole time. It's a lot more obvious when you sit there editing it constantly. It's because every time he had any money, he said, let me go to war to get war reparations. And the war never worked out. He kept getting better and then ruining it immediately.
Yeah, but he also didn't upgrade his industry, like, yeah.
I think the war was the worst part, because at one point he got down to like 15 million debt, went to war, now it's over 30 million. Like, he just completely fucked it up with war, and he did it repeatedly. Run. Minor progress. Yeah, run. Leaves as quickly as it can. Well, we're equal peril progress right now, but it's not looking great. Rubber rush. Spanish South Cameroon. We don't want to exhaust it. What's the difference? I don't see a difference. Apparently we need oil and opium.
Yep, we do.
Find it funny that we need opium. Well, if you want to build oil, you said I apparently have some. I can't build it. I'm way behind you. The best I could do is plot down whaling stations. And not even very many, because there's none in Spain. There's none of that in Spain.
Yeah, I just imported some oil from Britain and Portugal. So let's first see what that does.
I feel like there's not a lot of production of it. Get this man to safety. Oldenburgian. How does he know he's not lying? Yeah, no. Minor progress. Keep going. Who cares? I don't even know where that is. Oldenburg? Never heard of it. Sounds made up. Pretty sure that's a liar. Defeat admitted. Buff up. Ooh, this is really good.
After this construction spree, I also have to calm down a little bit building.
Yeah. I'll take this right here. 10% success chance. 15% interest group pop attraction. Hell yeah. Industrialists get happier. Bad news. Lose progress. Gain minor progress. Same peril. The man mourn. He'll find another one. Onwards! Oh, well, we maxed out on peril. It is what it is. We got close. Failed expedition. Now I lose prestige and authority. God damn it. Well, that sucks. Second time I've ever tried an expedition, and I got close, but I failed. Sad face. Third time's the charm, though, right? I keep an eye out on this prestige. It's fine. Why does this love to close? I don't understand. Stay open, you fucker. Alright, well, click here. Well, number 7's not the worst anymore, because now Netherlands and them, but now I'm under Russia, sad face. This war is going on longer than I thought it would. They're actually putting up a bit of a fight. They have skirmish infantry, that's why. And a fair bit of it, too. We are winning, though. We definitely need the next line of artillery, which is the next thing I'm researching after these steel frame buildings, and then we finally go for the civilizing mission. And hey, we're finally now getting started on this new army, which we can not really afford. And there you go, that's done.
Yes, I could go for protectionism now.
That would be good. We might start making more money.
Yeah, I need it.
This will teach you to throw it away for like the second or third playthrough in a row. What makes you... Alright, as an American, as a moderate leading American, what on earth makes you hear free trade and say that's a good thing? Is this just some European thing? Some EU thing? I'm finally getting another army stack up. Yay. I need to, after I get this army stack up, I need to pause my own construction. It's not looking too hot. I haven't been able to go to war or do anything. It's just been pretty bad. I've been building the whole time, though, with laissez-faire, which is clearly not something you're intended to do. Ooh, we're building a lot of stuff in your country. All right, well, I can get a new naval leader. This guy is obviously the best choice. But the petite bourgeoisie are getting very strong. And I don't necessarily want them to be very strong. Instead, maybe I go for this guy. He's Catholic Church, but I think he's the best choice. Better than a landowner, certainly. Yeah. Let's go ahead and promote him a couple times so he can run this whole navy. I mean, eventually we'll need him to be able to do more, so I'll just promote him the rest of the way. He's already 54. He's already pretty old, so we'll have to replace him in like a decade or so. Pursue what? Establish a defensive pact with Prussia. That's definitely not going to happen. Yeah, I'll just say no to that. And then radical movement or just this. I'll just get this. Cuba, pop, political strength. Yeah, sure. Slavery is banned, baby!
Nice job.
The slaves have been freed. Now if I wanted, we could go for cultural exclusion. That would be pretty useful. These bourgeoisie don't like it. The intelligentsia do. No one's going to get radicalized. I'm going to do that. It's going to change how everybody acts. It's going to change who can come into my country and whose country we can go into as well, which make it work better with my puppets. And it might get me some more migration, potentially. Because right now, everyone's just kind of leaving me to go to Uruguay. It's honestly kind of crazy. Down here, if I go to... Can I see the actual place? The Spanish are now 50% of Uruguay. This is hilarious. They're just moving there in mass. Here's one thing I don't like about laissez-faire that I'm seeing. Is like right now, it's all just like, it's mostly just building in like either my puppets or in you, you know? They're going for never my country. There's like a newer feature.
Oh, mine builds pretty much in my country.
Yeah, because yours is clearly the better deal. Mine is building half in your country and then half in Sokoto. They're gonna make like, well, I'm gonna make money off of it, clearly, but I wish I could direct them a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Triage unlocked. First aid mobilization option. Oh hey, this kind of like copied what was available. Opium input. This is hilarious. This is so much money. I feel like activating this was really not necessary. I'm going to get rid of it. It's just so much money. I'm going to get rid of those supplements. The morale recovery, unless you need morale recovery, this is just like not necessary. And it costs so much money, man. I don't know how you always play like with that on if you do.
I don't. I mostly turn them on when I go to war.
Yeah, even it's more expensive at war. First aid, though, I might go ahead and enable. It is very, very expensive. It is very expensive. It uses a lot of fabric and liquor. But 20% recovery rate, that's the kind of shit you need. Great. We have Discrimination hurting our chances. That's not good. Down to 6% already. That's not going to end well. Yeah, no, we're not. The chances of us getting this through is just minimal right now. I'll call it quits on that one. That did not have a good start. It is what it is. We could maybe go for some voting. Wealth voting is like the thing that's most wanted in Televisa trade unions. The Catholic Church and the landowners don't like it. Landowners would be very radicalized. But we also go for the private health insurance again. Same kind of situation here. Or if I ever went for this at all, I don't know. But less bureaucracy cost of the health system and less power to the Catholic Church sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and try to get that. And our authority's not doing too hot. Opium doesn't bring in as much as porcelain. That's kind of nuts. Alright. Well, there you go. I just unlocked steel frame buildings.
Damn, you got it faster than me.
I went after it intentionally.
Okay.
You have a lot of things I don't have, I'm sure. Now the question is, would it survive? Would our market survive me switching to this?
I mean, why not?
I don't know if we have the stuff we need for it.
Try.
I'm gonna swap over things that are like 1 and not 5 construction sectors. I've swapped all the single ones over. Has that created a crisis? All play and no work. Fire, morale damage. The armed forces guy.
Doesn't seem like it.
He's going in the defensive one, right? Yeah, leave him be.
Not more than we used to, at least.
Alright. I know it'll create a financial thing for me, but... Foreign Manifesto. Liberal movement this time. Weaken the rural folk and the liberal movement. What does the liberal movement want? They pressure everybody to go for protected speech, guaranteed liberties. I mean, I kind of like them right now. Unbalanced trade. Yes. Western New Guinea, just let them be radical. Armed forces leave Spanish-British Union. Remain Spanish-British Union? No, you leave that. Get out of there. Oh my god. America and Great Britain versus the Chinese.
Yeah, I see it.
That's crazy.
Oh, and China is wants to sway me.
Oh, what do they want to give you?
Liberate Malta from Great Britain.
That's not really the one you would go for.
No. What do they want? Oh, they want a lot.
America wants the Chinese war reparations.
Yeah.
And then... Wow, Britain's just basically trying to conquer like a big chunk of China. It's kind of a crazy war.
Yeah. I mean, Britain will get a very good position if they do this.
Yeah. America's involvement makes it very dicey.
Yeah. If it's just Britain, I would say, okay,
yeah, if
I
it's
go
just
help.
Britain, it's easy, right? But with all this other involvement, I have a lot of stuff America could stomp on, so I'm not too keen.
Gonna help them.
You're not?
No.
No, I don't think it's worth it. Plus, that's not even thinking of India.
Yeah, but they're not in it.
Yeah, they are. It says British Raj.
Yeah, but they're not in the war, right?
Yes, they are. It says British Raj.
Oh, wait, I see it. I was looking at the wrong page.
Alright, fuck it. I'm just going full steel frame buildings. So, how much construction do you have?
Same.
200 and something or other?
270.
Alright, well, I've gone full steel frame buildings, because fuck it.
What do you have now?
381 right now.
Ah, nice.
83. What is this? Philippine Peasant Revolt. Oy vey. How strong is this? There's 4 plus 3, 5 plus 13. Theoretically, they should not need my help, but I can mobilize the weaker one and send it over there to help them. Cover the bottom section here. Come on. Just the weaker one. The one that's building up to 50. Well, if anything's gonna help my private industry with, I don't know, just building a lot and getting through that 50 million investment pool, it's down to 47.5 actually from 55, then steel frame buildings will do it. The next thing I'm going for is shrapnel artillery so that I can have a way more effective offense.
I already got that.
I don't have it. But you also, like, barely have any artillery, because you haven't actually set up a proper military.
I invested some things in artillery. I have a few more, like 40 more.
At the very end of this list I'm doing, I'm going to toss in mutual funds. That could be pretty good. And there's a lot of other things I really need, like dynamite and improved fertilizer that I don't have, that I'm not getting. Let's go all the way through to pump jacks. Just toss that at the end there. It's probably more important that I get that than some other things, but hey, water tube boiler's almost done. That's cool. That's cool. Shift work, as we know, is pretty good. Probably shift click onto... I thought that was going to do something different, actually. I want the steel railway cars. And then by that point, malaria prevention might be good to go for, so let's toss that in right there. Well, we got the institution for law and order to max. Metropolitan police. Servicemen become more loyalist. Radical reduction from political movements.
I'm gonna invest a little more in artillery.
9 years. Let's just give me some initial servicemen loyalists. Yeah, that's some good loyalists. These guys did get over here, not exactly in time, but they're almost there. 8 versus 7. Philippine Army. Why does it show you, like, being garbage? I don't know. But hey, look, automation. Do we need automation? 21.5% peasants. Not exactly, but maybe soon. Why is that front completely unguarded? What? You have dudes over there. That's so weird. Whatever. We're here, we're helping, we're fighting. It shows we're not fully mobilized though, but we're here. Yeah, we're actually like still mobilizing or something? I don't know. And then it like went down? What the hell's happening?
That would be a good time to invade Britain.
Yeah. Did you want to do that?
No.
America would still join.
Yep.
Oh, now it's like trying to make me lower this. Armed Forces Petite Bourgeoisie approval. I could use their approval. Some... Ops become more radical. Yeah, no, use of force is warranted. Alright, finally, we're fully mobilized. Get to fighting. Unless they drop their alliance with America, we'd have to be ready to fight America and them. So we kind of like missed our chance.